there, folks. This is Josh, Stoney Ridge Farmer. We are far from the Stoney Ridge Farm. So today we are in Black Hawk, Colorado with Brian and Amy. And you guys might remember Brian and Amy from 2 years ago. There'll be a link to that video when these guys just had gotten started building their dream home here up in Black Hawk, Colorado in the Alpine country. So today we're gonna have a little bit of fun. This is Amy.
Hey.
This is Brian.
How's it going?
And I knew Brian from work as a nurse. Brian's a PA, is that right?
Yep.
And still a PA, still drives down the mountain every day.
Every day.
And Amy's nutrition, tell me.
Dietitian.
Dietitian. Yep. So Amy's a dietitian. You kind of work from home now a whole lot?
I do, yep.
Awesome.
A lot of clients at home, yep.
Yep, and you guys are far away enough from town that working from home is probably pretty nice, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So guys, there's a huge movement back to the land, and today we're gonna take you guys to a place where Brian and Amy have hand-built their house up here in the Alpine country of Black Hawk, Colorado. All right? Woo!
Woo!
Woo! So we're gonna let Brian and Amy kind of walk us through here, and Brian's got a cool project, so stick around to the end. We're gonna take you down to the retaining wall project that he's got going on. It's just fun stuff to take you guys along and show you what other people are doing. This is kind of it's not a farm video at all. This is kind of a DIY video, although Amy and Brian tried their hand at alpine gardening. Tell me about that real quick.
Well, let's see. There's certain things that we have a really slow and short growing season. So the temperatures up here stay pretty cool year round, even in the summertime. Temperatures get below 50 degrees, and so that really limits your heating degree days, which really limits what you can grow. So far with just having a garden out there, we've been able to grow strawberries. We can do simple things like zucchinis, but nothing that you really love, like that takes the hot weather, like tomatoes and peppers. There's no chance of it without a greenhouse.
But you're planning on a geodome, a greenhouse geodome?
Yeah, we've been looking at those. So we're thinking that might be really fun for us because we could also have a place to hang out in the wintertime, like another escape
nice.
pod that also is a place to grow food.
Cool. Now, in case you guys don't know, Brian and Amy do have a YouTube channel, and I'm going to post a link right up here scrolling. It's Colorado Mountain Living. There'll also be a link at the end of this video, so you can check those guys out and follow them. These folks are great people, good friends, just good, honest, wholesome people, and I think it's good to learn from different people like this. Brian is the handicraft master when it comes to building stuff with wood, and Amy does awesome stuff with, you make jewelry and all kinds of stuff like that. So
Yep, and a big honeybee hobby. So
big honeybee, yeah.
Figuring out how to do bees up at high altitude, it's a whole nother project too.
Yep, you got, what'd you say, 3 quarts of honey last year?
Yeah, just about.
3 quarts, 3 hives, 3 quarts. Good stuff. Well, let's talk about the siding a little bit. I'm gonna put the camera on you guys and let you just talk about all the work that went into this, because every bit of the siding up here, they did all by hand, and it's all Douglas fir. Right?
Yeah.
And you guys painted all this and sealed it, and I mean, it looks great. So let's put the camera on these guys and let them talk us through the house.
Guys, welcome to Colorado Mountain Living. So let us tell you a little bit about our house. So far, one of our big projects was the siding. Behind us, you can see the red colored Douglas fir. We used, actually, I think it was dark walnut.
Dark walnut
was
is
the
stain that we used on it. Amy did all the staining before I put it up. And a little bit afterwards, but so every board she painted the back to protect it, and then the front she stained it, and then as she was finishing up, I would start putting them on the house.
Yep.
So
we had quite the system going. We had about 8 different sawhorses, all of our boards lined out, and luckily it didn't rain too much last summer.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. So we did a 1/4 inch riser off the back, right on top of the Tyvek. And then that gave a little 1/4 inch space in case any moisture got in there, so it wouldn't rot the wood. So then we just built it right up as we went, and I stapled the spacers on. And this was our last year's project, last summer, and it took the whole summer.
So you got to tell everybody about your windows, your window frames here.
Oh, the window frames. So we used cedar for the window frames, and used a 4x4 For the bottom, cut at a 15-degree angle, and then a nice big 3x6 rough cut on the top with some just some rough cut 2x4s on the side. So use some nice decorative timberlock bolts for the outside to really make it stand out. Really wanted to get that three-dimensional look to it, so that it's kind of an eye-catchy, popping wow effect.
And interestingly, with the stain, you use the dark walnut stain on that as well, and see
Right.
the contrast.
Right,
Because
right.
of the rough cut of the board.
Right.
It absorbed a lot more of that dark stain, so you get a nice contrast on the house. All right, guys, that's a little bit about the outside of the house, but we want to take you inside. And if you've noticed, we don't have any gutters yet. Well, we're holding off on that because we get a lot of snow up here. You'll see in some of our videos how much snow we do get. So let's go inside, show you what we've been doing. Hey guys, welcome to our mountain home. Let's show you what's been going on in the kitchen. So we got some really cool videos. One is on our concrete countertop that we did ourselves.
Look deeper into the countertop, and you can see the aspen leaves that we inlaid into the cement right here in the basement when we built the countertop.
And one of our more popular videos is the tongue and groove pine ceiling. So the whole installation of the ceiling of the kitchen and our loft area we did ourselves. But let's take you to our spiral staircase. It's our current project.
Right, and kind of the centerpiece of the house, kind of the piece of art, so to speak. Custom handmade spiral staircase. We actually got the wood from down the street. A log had fallen across the road. That's another video where we went and hauled it off, got it milled up, and then designed and started putting it together.
So we've taken that wood and we've turned it into a lot of different projects. We actually have, we'll show you our vanity, which is made from that same wood that fell from a tree.
That's right,
in our
right,
own
right.
county.
Yep, so we go into the bathroom.
So I know the bathroom isn't the pride and joy of every home, but for us it is because, we've spent so much time without facilities when we were living in the basement. We didn't have running water. We didn't have a bathtub. But now we've got a whole vanity, we've got the bathtub, and as you can see here, the top of the counter is from that milled wood from that fallen tree we were telling you about. So Brian also made these custom sink bowls. This was before we even moved here. So we were dreaming years before we even started building. These are concrete sink bowls as well. I think the important thing, guys, is if you have dreams like this, just realize it's a work in progress. It takes a lot of time. It's taken us years. But don't lose sight of your dream, because you can always throw those elements. They come together at some point, and they have for us. And in fact, the beauty is in a lot of the details. For us, there's parts of our home that make it really special. So when you get involved in a big project like this, a lot of times you find yourself finding the inner artist that you didn't even know that you had. So what you're looking at here are the door headers, and what we did was trace woodland scenes on each door and then burned them with a wood burning tool. So every door has its own unique scene.
So it was always our dream to have a rustic home, and so we thought timber frame would be a really good way to do it. So we got some beams from a mill in Idaho, and then we did all of the joinery work, the planing, the cutting, the staining, assembly, all on our own. And so it was quite the project, quite the learning process, and we did a great job, I thought.
Do you see why I'm here? Just the amount of work that Brian and Amy have put into this place. I mean, from the blueprints to the logs, to milling logs, to building your own vanities, to concrete countertops, to other projects you have going on right now. So you've got a huge deck out front here that's kind of right in behind them. Beautiful alpine views, and you're also working on a retaining wall right now?
Retaining wall, yep. It's over 100 feet long.
Wow, that's awesome. So this is the part where we tell you guys to go check out these guys' channels. So Colorado Mountain Living, Amy and Brian, two great people just living their dream here in the alpine country of Colorado. It's super fun, guys. Again, there'll be a link posted to what this looked like before. So we went through this place 2 years ago. There'll be a link at the end of this video, and there'll be a link to their channel so you can jump on and subscribe and follow these guys through their journey. Pretty awesome. Guys, thanks a lot. We'll air shake, social distance shake, Colorado social distancing. Thanks a lot for having me here, guys. Yeah, can't wait. Maybe next time me and Mrs. Stoney Ridge will come and stay for a week or so. That way we can wear out our welcome. Guys, we'll see you next time on the Stoney Ridge Farm channel. We've got some really cool stuff. Tomorrow's video will be with Temple Grandin. We're going to have an interview with Temple Grandin. If you don't know who she is, she's voted one of the top 20 most influential people in the world. It's going to be awesome. We'll see you guys next time. Check out Colorado Mountain Living. All right?
Bye-bye.
Woo! Give me the woo! 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 There we go. Look at that. Hold on. Look at this. Look at that view. Isn't that amazing? Live your dreams, guys. Live your dreams. That's what this is all about. Live your dreams. See you next time.
Well, come on down to the Stoney Ridge. Bring your wife and bring your kids. We're living life pure and sweet. That's the way it's supposed to be, Stoney Ridge.
It's outtake times. Ma'am,
What?
if you had to make... if you had to...
Don't answer that.
Catch breath.